The colorful Japanese comic culture of manga is an integral part of the country's modern life. Death Note is many people's favorite series, which was made into a Japanese movie in 2006 and is now coming back with a Hollywood remake. Let's see how that looks.
All the people that make life miserable, make life dangerous. What if we can change things?
It's probably one of the most read and cherished manga series of all time. Death Note now has an American adaptation on its way.
The human whose name is written in this note shall die.
The story follows a teen with the ability to kill anyone in 40 seconds if he writes their name in a notebook called Death Note.
You're the one who flew into the sun. I'm just here to make sure you burn.
We're not the good guys anymore.
Well, it's about pretty much a normal high school kid who one day has a notebook fall out of the sky, and as it turns out, in this notebook, if you write someone's name down, you know what their face looks like when you're writing it, that you can control how that person dies. And so the film is kind of asking the question of, you know, what happens when you give this kind of ultimate supernatural power to a high school kid.
Shall we begin? The Death God?
Yes.
What exactly can I do with this Death Note?
Put your name down and see what happens.
Actor Willem Dafoe is the voice of epic death god Ryuk, who, just for the fun, gives the Death Note to a high school student, Light Turner.
I think you're not crazy enough. We could change the world.
And it's kind of funny because my younger brother, who was the one who initially kind of turned me on to Death Note, you know, I went to him and, you know, it was kind of like, you know, who do you think we should cast as Ryuk? And actually one of his first picks was Willem Dafoe. And funny enough, Nat, around the same time, who plays as Light, sent me an email and was like, hey, what do you think about Willem Dafoe for Ryuk? And I was like, well, that would be great, you know. But yeah, Willem just, you know, he was really able to, like, very quickly figure out, you know, the kind of approach to that character, and it really just stuck almost immediately.
Hope you know what you're doing.
The director says he's aware that the original story is set in Japan with Japanese characters, but he urges fans to have an open mind to the American version. He says the film, which premieres on Netflix on August the 25th, is more than just an adaptation and has its own fresh perspective.
What they want is a god. So let's give it to them.